Joe and I have been together for 13 years, and in the beginning, there was never a desire to have a relationship with God. I remember specifically our wedding. We looked for somebody who would marry us that had no religious affiliation.
We had no affiliation with any religion. We felt to us like it was almost a waste of time, and
that was kind of the way we lived. That was the pattern.
We started to recognize that there may be something missing, and I remember Shannon's close friend had spoke with her about attending church, and
she invited me to church, and probably more than once. I knew I wanted something different for my son. I knew I wanted him to have a chance to even be educated, to be able to choose.
As she went, I could see that she enjoyed it, and I could see that my son enjoyed going, and he was having a good time, and it was really good for him. That's what really got my interest, was seeing what it was doing for my son and my wife.
Joe started going with us, and honestly, we would slip in and slip out. The least interaction that we could get, probably the best. We were at a stage in our life that there was some real life struggle, that we really did need to make some decisions in our marriage, decisions on where we were really going in this life. What was our purpose? What was our intent?
We ended up getting to a point that we lost the emotion in our marriage. We couldn't find that spot where we needed to be.
We had to decide if we were in it or if we were out.
We were ready to call it. We were ready to give it up. I had conversations with my close friends, and Shannon had conversations with her friends.
I just told her, I assured her that we had made the right decision, that it was better to be apart than it was to be together. Something clicked when we were at Rockharbor, and I thank God we were where we were at the time.
We just decided to give it one more shot.
And we'd hear Keith talk about, getting involved, being a part of a community. We didn't know what that meant. There were some different opportunities that would come and go, and we'd pass the bulletin by, and we wanted to be intentional. That much we did know in our marriage. So the opportunity came, and we joined the Real Life Discipleship group in the summer.
These peers, grown men, talk about their life and what's going on with them, and to speak into my life about the Bible and what it means to be a disciple. And it really just gave me perspective of, wow, this is what it's about. This is where I need to be.
Honestly, I feel like that's what changed for it. It changed the dynamics. We actually understood where we needed to go. Community groups were being launched, and I think I was probably more excited than Joe. I probably showed him the bulletin, and he probably did like an eye roll or something. So what better way to be accountable than leading a community group? When it's at your house, you definitely have to show up every Sunday. That's when things changed for us. It brought us a lot of healing. It brought us unity. Working together with your husband on a study, or even going through the questions together, to be able to talk with our group.
People that were going through real life problems just like us, we could all learn so much from each other, and we had no idea how much we needed this, how important these people would become to us, how thankful we would be that God put these people in our lives.
These are our friends and our church family. I had no idea. I've never been a part of a church family. These are people we can rely on. As a group, we rely on each other for prayer, for friendship, for just getting together to fellowship. You don't realize you need a group of people like this until you need a group of people like this. I remember one specific night, one of my friends, I could tell that she wasn't herself. We've gotten to know him over a period of time, and when they walked in, I could tell that something was going on in their life. We had gotten around, and I just looked up and I said, we need to pray for you. We all together as a group, we need to pray for you right now in this moment. And she was so resistant. She said, no. I even invited her over. I said, girl, get over here. And she did not. I said, then we come to you, because that's what we do as a group. We come to you. And we all gathered around, and I remember Tom, he said an amazing prayer, and it was probably one of the most amazing nights. And at that moment, that's when I realized this is what it's about. I know that she could have been anywhere else that night, but she was supposed to be there. And God had used me to bring even just a moment of peace of whatever was going on in her life.
From the beginning, I didn't know what was in store for me. I knew I wanted more, but by just taking one little step of faith at a time, you never know what it's going to lead to.